Hi, world family and friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Angian Lifestyle, guys. Welcome to my channel. It's a little dark, uh, but as you can see in the background, I'm at the emergency room, guys. I did not expect this. I did not plan for this. Not one bit. I did not. Let's see if I can walk. I am at the emergency room, guys. Life happened. It's a little dark out here. I'm trying to find my car here. I parked somewhere here and it's dark in between the cars and the trees. Okay, guys. All right. A little light is out here. So I did not expect this, guys. Not one bit. Life, life do happen. And oh my God, hold on, guys. Let me get my stuff together here. I'm a little bit of mess and a wreck here, guys. When we, on the outside, we heard of, you know, people, have to fly out to go get treatment. And we criticize. Why do we criticize? Because we don't understand. This video gonna be a bit shabby, but I'm not going to delete or do anything to it. No, I'm gonna let it be. And I'm not even prepared. Believe me. Let me turn some light on in here. Where's my light? Okay, all right. Let me get on some more light here, guys. All right. I don't have anything. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, it is so sad, you know. Let me properly introduce myself. World family and friends, welcome, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is Angian Lifestyle, guys. If this is your first time, I'm a Jamaican who lived overseas for many years and I returned to Jamaica. I don't like to use the term return resident. No, I don't like that. But unfortunately, guys, I'm back in Georgia. Yes, I am. As I speak, I am in Georgia, guys, and it is sad when we sit, on the outside. Hi, world family and friends. How you all doing, guys? This is Angie and Lifestyle JA, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome, guys, to another day. I am on the road, guys. I'm still in Georgia. Yes, I am. But unfortunately, guys, I'm back in Georgia. Yes, I am. As I speak, I am in Georgia, guys, and it is sad when we sit, on the outside. When we sit on the outside, guys, and we look in, and we heard of this person fly out for treatment, and we complain. When we heard that, I'm speaking of, I'm speaking as a Jamaican. I am a Jamaican, and being, a Jamaican, and there are times we heard about, oh, this person fly out to go get treatment, oh, this person have to fly out, and we're like, oh yeah, they have their money, they can do whatever they want. No, if you, oh my goodness, if you don't find yourself, it's a little warm in this car here. Let me turn this car on. If you don't find yourself in that position, don't say nothing. No, please don't say nothing. Because it's not about having money. I am in Georgia, guys. Today is August. It's August, it's after 12, so it's gonna be August 5th. I'm in Georgia. Why am I back in Georgia? It is sad. Why am I back in Georgia? It is so sad that I pinched myself. I mean, emergency. Why am I back in Georgia? Why couldn't I get what I want in Jamaica? Why? I ask myself a million times why I can't get what I want there. Why? It's not like, specialist is not there. And I know a lot of my, world family and friends, my Jamaican people are gonna come down on me and like, oh, Jamaica, not you can get treatment in Jamaica. Whatever you want, yes, you can get treatment in Jamaica, but I am not talking about diabetic here. No. I am a mess guy, I know that, and I want to sleep. I am not talking about high high blood pressure, hypertension. No. And when I said diabetic, I'm not talking about sugar because in Jamaica, plenty of people say sugar. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about a sore foot. I'm not talking about a break ankle, a break foot, break shoulder. I'm not talking about that. No, I'm not. And if you can afford it and need to get the real good treatment, cancer treatment, you have to fly out. Why, certain people can fly out and all those politicians, they fly out. I don't have anything to put, nothing on. Oh my goodness. I'm holding this thing with my hand here, guys. I am not even prepared. Believe you me, I am not prepared. I have to hold the camera with my hand. I'm using my phone thing here. And luckily I found because I always have a mic somewhere. Sometimes I do. But it is sad. It is so sad, guys. I must say it is sad. It's not like specialists is not in Jamaica. They are in Jamaica. And I realized, I was back in Jamaica for like 2 months. 2 months less, flat 2 months. Literally flat 2 months I was in Jamaica and fly out back like before 3 months. Why? It's not like specialist is not in Jamaica. Specialist is in Jamaica. But I am not asked. Okay. Now, a lot of, my Caribbean people, my Jamaican people are going to come down on me and say, oh, the NHF card. I am not talking about, as I say, BP, high blood pressure. No, I'm not talking about that. I am not talking about sugar, diabetic. No, I'm not talking about that. You can get cancer treatment in Jamaica, some treatment in Jamaica. I'm not talking about heart disease either. No, you can get that, some of that there also. But the hardcore, now, what I realized when I was in Jamaica and I noticed, because I observed, but I knew if there's nephrologists in Jamaica, then of course there gotta be, all the specialists that, comes along with that. But to my surprise, maybe I'm wrong. If you're in Jamaica and you have health coverage, you're covered for, kidney disease. If you do not have health coverage, you will not be covered for kidney disease. As a returning resident to Jamaica, you have to pay out of pocket. Everything, anything, all thing. As a kidney patient, you have to pay out of pocket. You have to. I'm not the only one who's paying out of pocket. There are thousands of people who return to Jamaica have to pay out of pocket. Luckily, if their health coverage, can do international. But it is really, really sad to see that it's just a candle, a small candle is lit for dialysis, for kidney patient. just a candle, a beanie teeny little birthday candle. You can't even stay from one gate to the other gate and see the light shining on, dialysis. No, because it seems like being a dialysis patient in Jamaica, it's not relevant. And I'm like, wow, why do I have to hop on a plane like I am mad back in Georgia? It's not like specialist is not in Jamaica. I, without health coverage in Jamaica, I am not asking the specialist to build me a 1 bedroom. Something hurry come up in Jacksonville. No, I am not asking for that. What am I talking about? Without health coverage, you can get the dialysis treatment in Jamaica. Don't get me wrong. I did not say you cannot get dialysis treatment in Jamaica. Of course you can get it. It's there. The vascular. Hey, the fistula. There's a blockage. Specialists. No health coverage. Without health coverage, you're asking the specialist to go bill you a hurry come up 1 bedroom in Jacksonville, in Smokyville. I'm talking about the price, the money. That's what I'm talking about. It is sad. It is really, really sad. And then at the same time, why would a senior with a blockage, artery, in the fistula, go sit on a chair for 48, 24 hours? For what? The specialists are there in Jamaica, but if you don't have the health coverage, the health insurance, it's like you're asking the specialist to go bill you hurry come up 1 bedroom up a Smokyville for you up Jacksonville. And on top of that too, just to do that, you have to get an engineer. I won't say the price. And I'm not even talking about $100,000, because $100,000, that's your throwing embarrassment in Price Smart face. So don't even talk about, maybe it's $100,000. Duh. No. You hear what I said? I am not asking the specialist to go build me a little hurry come up 1 bedroom way up in some hills where you pay, where fog come down on you. It is wrong. Oh my good God gracious. Woo! It is wrong. Here I am in Georgia. I am back in Georgia with my mom. And I'm going to say this. Jamaica is not for seniors. No. No. Jamaica is not for senior citizens, not 100% bit. I've known and seen seniors, and they visit Jamaica, but the health care, they would not leave it here to go to Jamaica. It's not like you don't want to pay for your health care in Jamaica, your insurance in Jamaica. Of course you'd pay for it. And that's the reason why, we would, said, oh, this person can fly out, and oh, they have their money, and oh, you see the parliamentarian, the people in parliament, they fly out all the time. Why can't they, get what they want to done here? Why do they have to go to Miami? Why do they have to go to New York? Why do they have to do this and do that? No, if you don't find yourself in that position, you will not know why they have to do it. I just can't believe. I just can't believe it. I spend literally flat 2 months in Jamaica, flat. Not even 2 months and one day. Nope. The one day I was on the flight, the plane back to Georgia. It is sad. Jamaica is not Jamaica is not for people who would, I mean, with special need. If you have, high blood pressure, fine. Diabetic, fine. A broken ankle, fine. Little hitches here and there, fine. It is really, I just can't believe, why am I here again in Georgia? Why I have to take my mom back here just to get her fistula clear? It is so sad. Big bad Jamaica. The specialists are out there. If you're in and you have health insurance, you're good. You're covered. You're fine. But if you're out and you're in now, they don't cover you with health insurance for, kidney. No, they don't. No, you don't get cover. Nope, you don't get coverage. They don't cover you. You don't get cover. If you're covered, then I guess you can skip the line to sit on a bench for 2, 3, 4 days. I don't know. I'm just my estimator. It is sad. It is so sad. So basically, what I'm seeing, Jamaica is not for senior citizens who, live. But, what I don't understand is, you're living overseas, you have a house in Jamaica, you're paying tax in Jamaica. All the materials you buy in Jamaica, you pay tax on it. And yet still you cannot get the treatment you want in Jamaica. It is there. But as I said, I did not ask the specialist to build me a come up 1-bedroom in Jacksonville or Smoky Vale. No, I did not. Or some of those other places way up in the top there. I did not. I don't have to call no figures, honestly. Because if I say I am not asking to build, a little one come up bedroom, then you guys must be like, wow, it's really pretty, a really pretty penny. I didn't say 400,000 either. Let me go as far as right here. So I didn't say 500,000 either. Should I carry on? Should I go on some more with some more figures? I'm not talking about those little chump change you would walk into Price Smart with and spend. Jamaica is not for the senior. No, that has, ailment. And I asked the question, what about those patients who are not able to go elsewhere and get treatment like ASAP? I did get an answer, but I'll keep that answer to myself. No, oh my goodness, where do the Ministry of Health, when are they going to draw the line of having like a kidney patient sit on bench and wait? Where do they draw the line? In Jamaica, where do they? Why should I have my fistula? Why should I have a blockage? Why? And I go to one of them hospital there in Kingston. That's an emergency. We're talking about the artery there. That's an emergency. And why should I go, keep company? That is like, excuse me, we're coming through. Excuse me, you just have a little broken foot. Don't worry, it will fix. Oh, excuse me, we're coming through. No. If people want to sit on a bench Them stay them yard and sit down pan them bench or them block or them pan out the door. In a today day and age and time, what kind of slackness is that? It is really sad, people. It is really, really sad. Why am I in Georgia? Why am I in Georgia? Why am I in Georgia? And that is why I fail to use the term returning resident. Because I don't know. I just like something, You see? Returning resident. As a returning resident, you should be able to pay, start, get your health insurance, pay for it, met your deductible. My good God gracious, no man, Jamaica can't be the way on a back like this. No, Jamaica cannot be round a back, sit down round a back, sit down round the back, doing what? And you can't have people go down to public hospital and they're giving you appointment to come next year to do dialysis. No, my 5G antennas are always up. My this content is gonna be, maybe all over the place, not good on all of that because I'm using my hand to hold the camera here because I don't have nothing here. I just dash out. No, why on earth would you have people go to public hospital in Kingston, Jamaica and get an appointment to come do dialysis next year? My blood boil. You're gonna get an appointment to come do dialysis whenever, however. Go get all the necessary done. Go get, the iron, the this, the that, get the potassium check, just get the whole CBC, just get the whole blood count done. Yeah, get it together, yada yada yada. Then you're set for next week. But why? Why there is just a little teeny weeny birthday candle shining on dialysis and kidney patient? It seems like I need to put some writing on my chest and go out there like like this. I mean, come on, people. My good God gracious. I know this content is not gonna get much, much stir up or much like or much anything, but I still have to put it out there. Why am I back in Georgia? At the emergency room, at the hospital. Yes, you can get dialysis in Jamaica. Yes, you can get dialysis in Jamaica, but anything else, you have to have health insurance. And if you don't have health insurance in Jamaica, you have to pay out of pocket to get dialysis. Yes, you have to pay out of pocket. You have to pay out of pocket. Out of pocket. Blood work, out of pocket. Out of pocket. So that is why I see a lot of people. They just visit Jamaica and they, reach 70, 80, 85. They just stop going to Jamaica because what they use what them gonna go there for? And the people they take sick out there and they can't even go to the emergency room. What I know for me, emergency, because hospital and emergency, I don't play with that. Even on the street, I see the ambulance. I am trying to pull over because for me, 2 seconds save life. And it seems like my fellow cousins and brothers and sisters in Jamaica, no get it. I'm trying to pull over, move. And it's like, I'm doing something wrong. And I'm like, don't you know that's an ambulance right there, friend? So it seems like from on the street to into the hospital to the emergency, it's like everything cannot be airy. Everything cannot be laid back. Everything cannot be, it starts at 6, but hello, we're going to turn up at 9. No, everything cannot be like that in Jamaica. It is sad. I know somebody going to be like knocking me down, but I'm talking about what I know of. Why am I back in Georgia? Yeah, I know you're going to say, so why you come to Jamaica? Why never stay there? Hello? I don't mean to tell us like you never have to leave Jamaica. I am back home, but emergency I have to leave because things are not straightened out the way it's supposed to straighten out. All these, nice fancy, things are going up, but at the same time, there are things that are being overlooked. Dialysis, kidney patient, there's no light shining on it. There's no light shining on it. I see so much light shine on HIV like it blinds me. I can't even see. And to save a young person, a middle-aged person, an elder, to save that person to live, 5, 10, 15, 20 more years, get married, to save their life. I don't see no light shining on that in Jamaica for kidney. It is so sad. It is sad. It is. I just can't understand why am I back. Why am I back in Georgia? Why am I back in Georgia? And it's not like health insurance companies are not in Jamaica. They're in Jamaica. Yes, they are in Jamaica. It's not like they're not in Jamaica. They're in Jamaica, but you tell me no. Huh? Let people, let people get their health insurance. Pay for it. Make their deductible. What is that? What is that? Again, as they would say, some things in Jamaica is just for some people. I love my country, and I would return a million times to Jamaica. I still love my country. Oh yes, I still love my country. But you cannot have certain ailments and go back to Jamaica. No, you can't. It is sad. It is really, why am I here in Georgia? Why am I here in Georgia? No. After I just spent how many weeks? I would say work at wharf, work at custom, work down a wharf, just to clear my products, my things, just to settle down and be home. I am back. I'm back in Georgia, guys, and this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So basically, what I am hearing is that kidney, it's not important in Jamaica. That's what I'm hearing. Kidney is not important. The most important things that I'm seeing in Jamaica is HIV, diabetic. Yeah, that's what I'm basically seeing. Those are the two top number one things in Jamaica people have. Either they have HIV or they have high blood diabetes. Nothing else. Because they eat too much sugar, they bounce off the wall, they bounce on anybody they see without protection. And we know what happened from there. HIV. That's the only thing I can say. I think when it's, October somewhere there, they barely throw up a little flag about, cancer and a little pink ribbon here and there. But what about kidney? What about the kidney? What about the kidney? Isn't it a part of the body? Oh, I guess we don't need the kidney to filter anything because it's sad. Why am I in Georgia? Why am I back here? Well, thank God my mom is fine. The specialist did his job Monday, which was yesterday. The blockage is good, but I still have to take her to the emergency room so they can do, all the get out, all the stuff done, the blood thing and all of that, so she can, get back on dialysis. It is sad. It is so sad that, Jamaica, Jesus, it is so sad. It is so sad that the specialists are there. But I did not ask. You know what happened? I am not buying property in the hills. No, I'm not. Let me put it that far so people can have an understanding what I'm trying to say. I not buy a piece of land up in the hills. And honesty was given to me, and I accept the honesty. So it's not like it was just thrown at me like, oh, this is it, take it or leave it. No, honesty was given to me. So I have an option to buy the piece of land or to come back here. That's the choice I have to make, to come back here, because I am not buying a piece of property in Smoky Vale or Smoky, whatever they want to call it, or somewhere up the road, just to get, the blockage from her fistula. It is so. How did Jamaica still? Oh, Jamaica still sit down at the back of the class. Why? Guys, I am so, disappointed. I'm going to shed some more light on the kidney. Because if you're not doing dialysis and you're retaining water, you're going to start to wheeze. And if you're not getting treated, then you're going to end up with pneumonia. And we know what happened there. Why Jamaica still sit down at the back of the class when it comes to the health business? Why? Guys, I'm in Georgia. It is so sad. It is so sad. It is so sad. I miss Jamaica. I go back home. I return back home. But can I use the term returning resident? Because it seems like I have to return to Georgia whenever, however. Because specialists are there. Don't get me wrong. But it is what it is. Why can't they open up the health system, the health coverage, so that if you can afford it, you get it and you pay for it and met your deductible. Make it work. No, NHF card. Don't come tell me about the NHF card. Don't even go there, because medication. I am not buying high blood pressure. I am not buying sugar medication. People in Jamaica call it sugar. I am not. And yes, if I'm even buying those, that's not what I mean, come on, people. It is sad. It is sad. I'm not just buying medication for, thyroids. No, I'm not just. What about all those other medication for kidney patients? You know how much money them cost? Whew, Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel. Let me touch the medication. Let me touch the medication. Oh, $40,000. I did not say me I'm going to Isla go pick up a loaf of bread. The medication in Jamaica, because at the dialysis center, they don't give what the patient are supposed to get on the inside. You have to provide it on the outside. You have to provide it. The iron, you have to get it there. Oh God. 10 different, 100 different kind of medication, what they're supposed to get, what should have been covered by their health insurance. It's not been covered in Jamaica. You have to buy it out of pocket. Out of pocket, you have to buy it. This is not a fun and joke and game. And this is not joke and fun and game. No, it's not. Man, I have to really shed some light. A lot of people are suffering in Jamaica with this kidney thing, but because what? And then what I realize is that also, if you cannot afford the kidney treatment, you're just gonna stay there and suffer. You're gonna stay there and suffer. And what I see, I put the puzzle together is one light post, one rum bar, one church, one what I'm calling funeral home. So when you don't have your sorrows of a year or so, you just flip back over and go to the bar or drink something. And the church is right here, so we can just church your body right here. This is not a joke, or I'm just trying to be funny here. I'm not trying to be funny here one bit. No, I'm not. I am not trying to be funny. I'm sitting in the car here. I don't have much light going on here. My And then we always, them people, they can fly out because, they have the money. And that's not how it go. No, no, no. Oh, me guilty as guilty can be. Oh, yeah, man, the member of parliament, them can fly out, man. Yeah, man. So why am I forgot Miami to go and get treatment? Should I tell you why? Oh, I'm going to New York to get treatment. Oh, wow. Should I say why? I don't know if I'm upset. I don't know if I'm sorry I moved to Jamaica. I don't know if I should move back to Georgia. I don't know if I'm mad because I'm here. I don't know if because I'm missing Jamaica. I don't know if I don't know. I just don't know. Why Jamaica decided that not to take the picnic from Sunday school and start sending him to basic school. It's full time, this health care. Oh my goodness. It's full time, this health care thing. Come up front. They could put up 100 million, 10 hospital in Jamaica. The health insurance will never be the same. It will never cover nothing. It will never, ever build a million hospital. They're just going to build and just half of it just going to mash down after. I'm not talking about a sore foot here or go to the clinic. I guarantee I can't remember from I go to Jamaica. I've been here for 2 flat months. I don't see one advertisement about, the kidney and no, I don't. The HIV turn up like crazy out there with advertisement, and the diabetic turn up out there, and I'm like, oh, so those are the only 2 things people secret out here? There's so much things, there's so much people in Jamaica have kidney problem. So much people. And a lot of us, we have this saying, oh Lord, Miss Jazz get just bigger and fatty. Look on her face, very puffy. The woman retain so much water, oh my God. She can't even manage herself. It is so sad, but world family and friend, this is where I leave it for now. And this is not the end of me talking about the kidney thing here. No. This is not the end of me speaking about kidney. No. I need to go further with this. I need to go further with this. To go to a public hospital. I mean, my 5G antenna turn up. Why you going to go to a public hospital, go sit down for kidney? No, 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 no. No. No way. Cancer, kidney, no. Diabetic, hypertension, all in line. Thyroids, in line. Where is the kidney? Where is it? Which part of the organ which part of the, which part of the body that organ doesn't exist in Jamaica? It is a part of the body. It is sad. It is really sad, it is sad. Jamaica is not for the senior. And a lot of senior citizens would love to come to Jamaica. And they say they're not coming there. But yet still, Mr. Andrew Ownless, I'm not disrespecting you, sir. I was packing, and I remember vividly last year. Yes, I was packing. Come home. Come home to what, sir? Come home to what? Tell me what the people are more come home to. Tell me. No. I'm in my 50s. Eventually, I need some kind of a care somewhere down the line. Is that in place there for me in Jamaica? No. I know that quite a few members of parliament can fly out, can take a flight out. Can all of us do that? No, they can't. Oh, but the clinic is there. Okay, good. The banking system is just like a clinic in Jamaica because you have to have patience and time to go there and sit down one whole day. But that's for another story. World family and friends, this is where I leave you for now. Andean Lifestyle, JA. So walk good, take care, tata. Bon voyage until we meet again.